So Jimmy, you've got a game coming up against Farsley Celtic in the FA Trophy. Firstly, what are your thoughts on playing in the cup games? How much do you enjoy them being a part of your schedule?
Love a cup game. Love everything about it. You know what it brings to the club. We can lose or draw. If we lose, we know it's cost the club a lot of money. And with a small club like us, a village club, we're desperate to get the revenue. But we never approach the game talking about the money. The money's yes or no at the end, and it's great if it comes, and if it doesn't, then it just makes everybody at the club work harder.
And you've had a couple of defeats in recent weeks. It gives you an opportunity to get some momentum back.
I think playing against the team below, a league below, top of the table, is never a good sign. Because obviously they're doing ever so well, they're scoring goals, they're in form. You know, if I was top of the table and getting somebody in the bottom six of the league above, I'd be confident as anything that we could go there and get something. So I'm sure the Farsley guys will be happy that they've got that sort of draw, thinking, well, Barwell, you know, probably only won 1 or 2 in 10, 12 games. So it's strange really, but I'd put them down as probably favourites to win the game at the moment.
So you mentioned them being in a good vein of form at the moment. How do you deal with the game situation with that? Because obviously they'll be coming into the game all pumped up. How do you deal with that?
We just do our own preparation. We don't really put too much effort into the opposition. Obviously I'll ask questions to a few friends of mine up north about them, what they're like. I'll watch videos of their games. So I won't leave it unturned. I'll turn every stone over to see what I've got, what I can find out about them. But mainly we just do a few notes on the opposition, and then we concentrate heavily on ourselves.
So would you say there's a lot of respect involved with their league position at the moment?
Yeah, I think they're a massive club in the conference a few years ago. I think a few money troubles sent them spiralling down a couple of divisions. They're on the way back up now to be top of the table. They're showing that they're on the way back up. It's good to see. You know, sometimes teams have to take a step backwards to come forwards, and that's what Farsley look like they're doing at the moment. They've took the step back, and this looks like it's their step forward, and you know, top of the table, it speaks for itself.
And looking just generally at the competition, what are your memories of being involved in the FA Trophy as a whole? How much of a chance is it for non-league teams to potentially get that place at Wembley?
Well, I know we're not that big a club, but Northern Premier League, I've said it now in every interview I do with you, it's the toughest league for a long, long time. Last year was a tough league. Nantwich Town went to the semi-final. So for everybody, it just goes to prove that the Northern Premier League is as tough as what I keep saying it is. And to have just one of our clubs from the Northern Premier battling it away to get to Wembley one step away, I think that's probably the closest we'll come, Northern Premier. But it's just massive, isn't it? Northern Premier against the league below. None of us, I don't think any of us will be getting to Wembley. It's just how many rounds we can get through. So, you know, winner take all Saturday for whatever money is available.
And finally, you've been able to add to your squad this week with Callum Ball, someone with so much football league experience. How pleased were you to make the deal happen?
I've been tracking Callum for 3-4 months. Spoke to him, I would say, and no exaggeration, 50 times. Asking him pre-season would he fancy coming across. We've put 7 days in for the kid, find out he's on a contract. Played against him on a Sunday in a National Cup competition, had another chat with him then. And it's just been going on and on and on. But Barwell again, I haven't quite got the clout that everyone else has got to bring a Callum Ball into the squad. Dave Lang again, the chairman, has been fantastic, and he's helped us make it happen. So it has happened, we've got him on board. Delighted he was suspended in the last round for Corby, so he sneaks into our side. And I think it could be the catalyst of Barwell's start of a good run. I've said to the lads in the change rooms every Saturday, when I get this centre forward in, I think is the missing link. I don't think you're a million miles behind the chasing pack of the playoff spots, although we're down the bottom. But to get Callum in, I think things will change. We've got the target man that I believe we can play the ball up to and get the runners in, and hopefully we can see a lot more goals from Brady Hickey with Callum's hold up play.
So you mentioned to me in recent weeks about how important it is to have someone that can score goals on a regular basis. Do you believe the capture of Callum to the club is going to be able to ignite the push up the league for you?
I just think with Callum, the missing link that I've been staring at for 15 games, 16 games is we've predominantly scored a lot of goals from midfield. Brady Hickey, Alex Thompson, the lads from middle of the park always seem to get missed out by the opposition, and that's where we score a lot of goals from. But we haven't had the hold-up play in Luke Barlow and Callum Ball stature for us to be able to push it up, for us to get the runners in. And on the other side of it, I do feel sorry for the defenders. They're defending for their lives, and we haven't had that striker that could put the ball in the back of the net or create the chance for us. So the back four get put under a lot of pressure, and hopefully I've took the valve out of them as well, so they can relax a little bit with somebody up there that will sort of like, you know, hold the ball up for us. And we're looking if we can return 15 goals and Luke Barlow 15, then we've got the strike force we've been looking for. We're missing the point that Luke Barlow's joined the club again. Luke's been here 5 or 6 years on and off with me, and he always returns 15-20 goals, so that's another striker that we've got available to us. So hopefully Callum and Luke will be the sort of like the turning point for Barwell season.